Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Rocks, and in this video I am reviewing Freak Like Me episode 2. It's on BBC 3, 8:30 PM on Mondays. Now the first person on the show was Holly, who chews her own toenails. Now I was just going to check to see if I could actually possibly do that if I particularly wanted to. So I can actually do that. I'm quite flexible enough for that. But I don't particularly want to chew my own toenails. But it did discuss her beauty regime and chewing her toenails as part of it. She's got a really cute haircut, by the way. I love her hair and the colour and everything. It's really cute. But my beauty regime, I like putting makeup on like this, but I'm not really a beauty guru type person who buys MAC all the time or anything like that. It's just cleanser, moisturiser and My Lip Stuff lip balms, which are amazing. And sometimes I will have a go with my natural and organic makeup stuff, because I prefer stuff like that. Next person is Harry, and he chooses to eat out of bins. Now he has got a really nice dress sense. I love his outfit and his hair, and his jewellery is amazing. But I don't agree with eating out of bins. That's not something I would choose to do. But he did pick up a packet of biscuits out of a bin and said, no, they're not good biscuits. So good biscuits for me are custard creams and bourbons and Oreo biscuits, because I like to pull them apart. So you have to pull them all apart, and then I stick the creamy layers together so I have lots of cream, and then I have to eat the bits without the cream on, which isn't quite so enjoyable, but then you get the best bit with all the creamy stuff in, which is really tasty. And then the next question was, do you eat food off the floor? So I'd say I would not eat food off the floor. Yeah, unless it was in a wrapper or something, but other than that I wouldn't eat food off the floor. The next bit was about how the presenter Russell Kane likes going to the cinema alone in the middle of the day. I used to do that, I loved it. I went to see Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, and it was amazing, and I loved the songs. I bought the album and bought an ornament, and then I bought the toys, and then I bought a trinket box, and then I went to see it again because I watched Scooby-Doo, and then I saw that Stallion of the Cimarron. It was on like about half an hour later after I'd come out of Scooby-Doo. I thought, oh, I've got to see it again. But going to the cinema alone in the middle of the day is fun, but going to the cinema alone anyway is fun, because I usually put my earplugs in because I have sensitive ears. So when I put my earplugs in, I can just be sucked into the film because I can't hear anybody talking. But if it's like a really interesting film I want to know people's opinions of, it's not quite so good if you're wearing earplugs, but it's fun. The next girl, this is sort of related to my cinema thing. The next girl who's really lovely, and I love her, is Lucy, and she loves fancy dress. I adore this bit because I love fancy dress as well. I get really excited when there's fancy dress stuff given away with Doctor Who Adventures magazine, which I talk about on my Who Ventures channel, and I dress up sometimes. There's a couple of fancy dress musical performances on my Who Ventures channel. But I really love it. I do. When I do fancy dress and I go out in public, people don't know I'm doing fancy dress because I sort of theme things to films at the cinema. I'll go see a film and I'll dress up sort of to theme it with a film, but people don't know I'm doing it, but I know I'm doing it, and it's really fun. So another things I've fancy dressed as, I'll just show you a little slideshow now. I've done Scarecrow, Fairy, and my personal favourite to do is Cowboy. So what I really want is a fancy dress item is a proper pair of antlers. Like, not real antlers, like, and not them top shoppy fashion antlers, Christmas antlers, proper antlers but fake, but these proper mega stag do antlers, not stag do's, a good stag's antlers, just have it on a headband. I just feel like that would be fun. But I adore Lucy in the fancy dress. I really like her disco hat, it's real cool. And Bunny, she's got a bunny. It's like Bunny. She's really sweet. I love her. She's my favourite. I think she's my favourite in this particular episode. Then the next bit is Russell going round a DIY store and talking about how he has to be really organised and buying all these bits and pieces, even if he doesn't know what they're for. And one of the fun things I used to do at DIY store, I love DIY stores because you usually sing and skip and run about a bit. But one time I went to a DIY store and my brother and me, we just ran up to, well I was mostly amused by it. There's pressing all this, there's loads of different doorbells and they all had different noises, and I was really amused by pressing all these different doorbells. It was really fun. But DIY stores are fun for just skipping. I sometimes skip, it's for fun. The next guy was Manly, and he likes doing projects, which is really cool. And his current project for the show that is showed on the programme was collecting his farts to make a cannon sort of firework thing, which is, I don't really have much to say about that because it was interesting, and good on him for having lots of cool projects and stuff. It seems really fun, so yeah. The next question was, what do you do when you're having a number 2 on the loo? And they asked a few members of the public this, and I sing, I sing all the time anyway, but I sing on the loo, as well as looking a bit like, sometimes I see pictures in the carpet and that. Sometimes I clap when I'm on the loo, which my boyfriend has pointed out to me. That's because I'm thinking about stuff, and I'm thinking about stuff that's upset me, and sometimes I will clap because some things upset me and I'm a bit annoyed. But a lot of the time, well, not a lot of the time, but sometimes I make up dramatic scenes, and it's like 2 people talking and one's got an accent and they've both got different accents or different tones of voice, and it's like, well, I didn't know what he was going to do the other day. Well, what did you say to me? I don't know what to say to me. It's right. But I couldn't say a word to him. You never did, you know. Well, I didn't know what to do. But you could have gone up there and told him the other day. Well, I didn't. Well, he should have done, because he deserves it. He does not deserve that. Well, he's fine anyway. Doesn't matter what he's done, really. So, yeah, it's just 2 people talking. Well, usually with different voices and sometimes accents. That's fun. So, yeah. Then the next bit was Russell asked to blow his nose before every meal. And the next guy is Dan, who eats in the bath. And I have a question for Dan. Say if you use some sort of bath salts or bath fragrances, does certain bath fragrances clash with certain foods? Because I was quite interested in that. And you should get a bath tray or a table. I assume you thought of getting a bath tray or a table next to the bath, like that pulls round kind of thing. I assume you've had that idea, because that would be very useful. I don't really eat in the bath. And the next question was, what do you do in the bath? I'm currently more of a shower person now, but when I was a bit younger, we used to have this bath that was like an inlet. It's like a corner bath, and there's a bit that went down, and there's like a shelf, and it's like a beach. Because when you put the water in the bath, the water splashed on it a bit, and it's like a beach. And what I used to do, I used to play with Wade Whimsies in the bath, and sometimes I used to sit on the beach, and then the water would come in, and then there's another bit of the bath, and it's like a bit higher up, I'd do sort of beach rescues kind of thing. Like somebody have dramatic moments on the cliff, or somebody have dramatic moments on the beach, and there'd be some sort of beach rescue. The other things I used to do with my Wade Whimsies was play with them amongst the rockery in the garden. This is when I was younger. And they used to have watership down proper dramatic dramas like betrayal and backstabbing and lots of like really intense scenes. So that's what I used to do with my Wade Whimsies, which are small glazed porcelain figurines, which is how they are described on a website I looked up. So other things I used to do is get a cup and just like make bubbles with it. I forgot how I did it now, but just try and make bubbles with things and just look at the colours, stare at the colours. And I used to have lush bath ballistics and stuff like that. And also I didn't sing in the bath as much as I sing in the shower though, because I was more like looking at bubbles and things and playing with Wade Whimsies and doing dramas and stuff. So I didn't sing as much really. The next guy is Josh, who dries his body with a hairdryer, which sort of makes quite a bit of sense to be honest, because well, I don't really do that. I stand under the bathroom heater because it's like having a hug. Just when I go into the bathroom to do anything, I just put the heater on, even if it's not cold necessarily. It's just, I guess it's because the noise, because changing the noise sort of makes a difference. I can't quite explain it, but changing the noise makes a difference. But obviously, standing under the heat is nice because it's like a hug. The next girl is Sky, and she runs in circles around her room while she's daydreaming. Now, I don't really, when I'm daydreaming, when I get to the bathroom sometimes, before I actually get to do anything, I just stand there thinking, and I usually flap. This my thinking of something good, thinking of something I'm planning to do, or thinking something good. It's exciting, and this when I get really excited about something, and just thinking back to what I've been doing. But when I'm upset, it's usually clapping. When I'm upset or annoyed about something, it's clapping or fiddling with a certain object. But when I'm excited, daydreaming. But sometimes I daydream when I'm eating. I just totally phase out and daydream. Then the next question was asking the public, how do you sleep at night? Now, when it's just me in the bed, I sleep on my own side of the bed. I never sleep in the middle of the bed. I don't know why. It just seems cosy on just my side of the bed, which is furthest from the window at the moment. And in place of my boyfriend, I have a teddy bear with a cuddle. But when my boyfriend's here, I usually sleep the same way. But it's really nice when I wake up and he's all snuggling me with his stubble against my neck, and I really love that. And it's lots of cuddling. But I don't really have any weird way of sleeping in the bed, other than sometimes cuddling a lot. I have been told I purr like a cat sometimes when I'm asleep, which is interesting. But I have really, really vivid dreams, so I keep a dream journal by my bed to note down any particular exciting ones, like Doctor Who ones, which are really cool. But yeah, I sleep at night and I like cuddles and snuggling and stubble, and it's really nice. So those are all the people who were in this week's show. I hope you have enjoyed this review of Freak Like Me, BBC 3, 8:30 PM Mondays. Thank you for watching.